Hello everyone, this is Jason Roten with Primitive Life Training, and I've been put to a fire challenge, and what makes it real good is everything's wet because it's raining. As you can see there, all my wood's wet. I was going to try to do a bow drill, but everything's so wet my bow keeps breaking, and so bow drill's out of the question, so I'm going to do flint and steel. My tinder's sort of wet because I had it outside trying to do the bow drill a while ago, so but I'm going to get these wet sticks burning in little or no time. I'm going to sit this down and go ahead and do this. So just bear with me. Like I said, I was going to try to do this. This backwood's wet. I've let it sit out here in the rain. So this is backwood. This is just some old dry twigs off the ground out here. They're soaking wet. So we're going to try to do this and get this fire going. Let me get some char cloth right quick. As of right now, my char cloth is dry. So I'm going to put my tinder down right there. It's kind of getting wet, but I got fat wood in it. So let's try to see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this char cloth going. And get this fire going in the rain. I don't have a real just good piece of flint here, but let me try my other striker. This one's not wanting to do right. And it's not because it's wet, I just hadn't really fire hardened it right. Tried out a new striker. Try this one out. Let me break a piece of this off so I can get a better strike on it. Wet tinder, buddy. More charcoal. Y'all didn't think this was going to be just downright easy, did you? I hope not, because starting a fire in the rain is definitely not easy. It is complicated, especially when things get wet. Ta-da! One more piece of charcoal. Try it one more time. Tell you what I am going to do though. I'm going to get a little more fat wood here to add to my tinder bundle. That way if I get close to a flame, it'll go ahead and ignite this fat wood. I'm going to take this fat wood, I'm going to put it in my tinder bundle there. I'm going to try to keep it as dry as I possibly can until I get my spark. Ah, that was all I needed right there. I get this fat wood going, this little burn pile is going to go up real quick. I hope I'm still recording over there. I'm just going to let this fat wood catch. It'll start getting hot and burning. It is notoriously hard to get a fire started in the rain, but it can be done. It will take a few minutes for this to dry out enough to burn, but the fat wood should keep going long enough to dry it out to the point that it can get. And I'm just throwing these sticks on the ground for a reason. Someone had made the comment that you have to know fire lays and be able to make different fire lays in order to get a good fire. And of course, I know better because I've lived it. As long as I can keep that fat wood burning, I'll have fire. I think that's pretty well covered enough. Sorry. I accidentally turned off my camera, but I think you can see that I definitely have a fire going, and a sustainable fire at that. Had to make a couple of attempts at it because, like I said, it's pouring down rain out here. And my tinder and my charcoal got a little wet, but I got it going. I never doubted myself. I know what I can do. Started a mini fire in the rain. But you know what? Here's what gets me. People make claims to things all the time that I know for a fact, because I've been out there and I've done it, I've seen it, I've lived it, I've tried it, and I know that those claims are not true. And I'm not going to get into the discussion as how this all got started, but I made a little comment on something that, you know, I was telling the truth about, and I mean, it's perfectly reasonable for me to say what I said, and kind of got into a little argument with some people. But anyway, the challenge came up. Let's see who can get a fire started the fastest, and seeing as how I did it here in the rain, I think I should get at least a couple of minutes knocked off my time. And oh, by the way, fire's still going. That fat wood is drying out that fuel. It's not doing it really fast, but it is drying it out. And within 30 minutes to an hour, especially if I keep adding fat wood to that fire, I'm gonna keep a fire. It don't matter if it comes a downpour, that is gonna keep burning. So, this is Jason Roten with Primitive Life Training. Hope you enjoy.